When I came back to the U.S. in 1975, I was spoiled and never the same.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up.
Even in the 70s, man, it's the same response. They don't come back the same.
Nope.
What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Ron back with another video. Before we get started, make sure you please like, comment, subscribe, all that good jazz. On the road to 20,000 subs. Let's get it. Alright, so if you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Now let's go ahead and jump into it. So today we are going to be doing a foreign testimonial, and after this I'm going to be doing a follow-up on what was the second testimonial. And you're definitely going to want to see this follow-up. It's very important, but I wanted to go over this first because this is important as well. All right, so it starts off with, I'm a grandpa to the passport bros and SYSBM. I dated black women in the 60s and 70s with much the same experiences as young men have today. Now, when I very first read that, I was like, oh my God, I have to read this to the guys, because think about this, y'all. The feminist movement started in 65. So this, in my opinion, this letter shows me that it really did not take long for black women to buy into this and shift over to this mindset. I graduated from Pennsylvania Military College in 1971 with a degree in engineering and a commission as a second lieutenant in the U.S. Marines. I immediately went overseas to Japan, serving with 3rd Marine Division and the 7th Fleet. We visited everywhere in Asia, Australia, Korea, Taiwan, Singapore, Vietnam, the list goes on. Hey man, Singapore is like on my bucket list, man. I want to go to that building, that really tall building that got the roof pool at the top. It looks like, I think that's like an infinity style pool. Like, dude, I want to go to Singapore just for that. For real. All right. And it continues, we Marines and sailors sampled girls from everywhere in Asia. Okay. When I came back to the U.S. in 1975, I was spoiled and never the same.
You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up.
Even in the 70s, man, it's the same response. They don't come back the same.
Nope.
Okay, he continues, I married a black woman against my better judgment, and it was the worst mistake I ever made. If you see Coach Greg Adams' marriage will, that is exactly what happened to me, except we had no kids. We divorced in 78, and I stayed single until I met my wife in 85. Okay. And yeah, man, Coach Greg Adams, man. Shout out to Coach Greg Adams, bro. He a real one, man. I love his content, man. When I was strictly RP, man, he was a big help for sure. He continues, my wife is Taiwanese. I probably pronounced that wrong. I apologize. We have 2 grown children who were raised and educated in Taiwan. We have lived in Taiwan since 93, 30 years next year. Wow. Hey, if you watch this episode, let me know what it's like living there. I think there's been a few other people in the comments that have been to Taiwan or stayed there as well. Let me know. Let's see. He says we have business editing and translating research papers for Taiwan Science Park and many universities, professors across Asia. Life has been great. Any stress that I have experienced in the past 37 years did not come from my wife. My Taiwanese wife and I. I'm sorry. My Taiwanese wife and moving to Taiwan are the 2 best decisions I ever made. Glad you are getting your passport. Explore the world with an open mind. Be well. All right. I'm definitely going to explore the world with an open mind. I just want to, it's funny, man, because it's like, as much as I push relationships with foreign women because I genuinely think that's the better deal. If I had to be honest with you guys, man, I would tell y'all, man, put the exploration first, man, and just the women are just a byproduct of you traveling, man. That's how I would look at it, man, for real. Because I think one of having a passport is being able to see all the things that you see on TV or YouTube or places that you've seen other guys go, places that are on your bucket list that you all probably always wanted to go since you was a child. So yeah, yeah, man. Hey, if you haven't applied or got your passport yet, man, I highly suggest you do it. It's been a couple of weeks since like 2.5 weeks since I applied for mine, so impatiently waiting. All right, so I want to continue with this next story. This is a follow-up to testimony number 2. All right, so if you haven't watched that, guys, please watch that. And this is gonna be a continuation of that because he wanted to do a follow-up. All right, he says, "Good day, my brother. Please let us know how to spell your name, i.e. Rome." Oh, okay. All right. Well, my name is actually Jerome, but everybody calls me Rome for short. Rome, like Rome, Italy. So Rome. All right. I want to be respectful when referring to you. Nevertheless, I follow up my story. It was number 2 on the passport letters. Like I said, it was number 2, guys. All right. Getting into the addition to my previous story, I will start by saying, yes, Filipino women make very good wives, but you cannot bring them to the U.S. The wife that I made sign a prenup is Filipino for 17 years. My mistake was bringing her here. After being Americanized, she was indoctrinated and fell into the demeanor of American women. Every 4 years, I bought her a new car, nothing over $40K. 3 times a year, I made sure she went back to visit the Philippines for 3 weeks each time to keep her happy. In our marriage, I allowed her to go on vacation to other countries with her sister, who also is married and lives here in Salt Lake City, Utah. I took her on vacation to Italy, France, Austria, Germany, and Japan. Jesus Christ. I allowed her an allowance every week. Needless to say, I made sure I was a good husband and took care of her and vetted her for a year before marrying her to see what she was truly in love. Filipino women will wash your feet, cut your nails, clean your ears. They will be sincere and do what no American woman will do. Yes, they are not taught to be good wives. They are trained. And they enjoy being submissive. Cooking and cleaning is what they see as a basic required task.
Flawless victory.
What ruins a foreign woman's relationship is bringing them back to America and losing their culture by listening to American women.
Bruh. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up.
Even after enjoying her marriage and being spoiled in America, sharing a 3,000 square foot house with me, her American friends started telling her not to cook every day. Tell your husband to wash the clothes and go grocery shopping.
What? How dare you?
On the 15th year of our marriage, she stopped cooking and cleaning, and I didn't even recognize. Sorry, guys. I didn't even recognize her any longer. I petitioned for her mother to come to America after 10 years of marriage. She continuously started say verbatim, give me good life.
Bruh.
Finish her.
I realized the Americanized mentality could not be extracted from her now. Wow. When I gave her divorce papers after 17 years, I literally watched her mother snatch her by the back of her hair and started slapping her, pulling her down to the floor, saying, "You are a stupid woman. Your husband you will not find ever again."
Do you believe how dumb you look right now? You look so dumb. You look so stupid.
I attached the 20-second video of how I'm raising my 20-year-old daughter. Show your viewers because I don't want to raise her to be like these American women. South American women treat you unbelievable. And obviously you cannot show your viewers this video. Man, yeah. I can't show y'all that, but I'm a put it to you like this, bro. He's winning.
Yep.
Bro, this man got a baddie, bro.
Perfect.
I put it to you like this. You won't see women like her doing what he's doing for him in this video. Not American women. And if they do, they only gonna do it for a very small amount of American men. I'ma just say that. Keep it moving. All right. I am so serious about living in Brazil that this is a house I'm selling to be able to add my finances to work the current job I have remotely. I am a basic man. I am not bragging. I thank the Lord that I have an asset to sell and money in the bank to able to make the change. Rome, I am going to drag you down with me and when I get settled. The women in South America are going to love you. Hey, bro, you off the chain, bro. Oh, man. Keep changing these men's lives because soon my dudes and I are about to change yours. You are about to be forced to live paradise. Mad love to you and all your viewers. All right. So, I want to show y'all real quick.
Okay, I'm picking my daughter up like I do every week. Honey, say hello, enlightened men.
Hello, enlightened men.
Baby, quick interview, just one question. Have you ever paid for a guy on a date?
Yeah.
Okay, do you see any problem when you get married or when you have a boyfriend paying all the time?
No.
Okay, thank you guys. Stop being simps.
All right, so that was the man's daughter, man, and yeah, I mean, he's going about things the right way. All right. So he wanted me to show you guys that. Oh, yeah, and he also wanted me to show you guys this because I wasn't so quick to show his house, man, because, you know, privacy. But this was the house that he was referring to in that second testimonial. Tell me he ain't winning. And he also sent me a PS message that I want to read you guys too. Said, even, because this is very important. Even though we divorced because she changed, at the day of our divorce, the judge asked her, how did her husband change? I was proud to hear her answer, he is the same as when I married him. The judge asked her, how did she change? I swear on my life, her answer, I know I am a bad woman now. I like American woman mind.
You can't make this shit up.
On my life. Wow. Oh my God, bro. Oh, and she has always added to our empire. She worked 9 hours a day, 5 days a week as a junior accountant. She was not a bad woman. She was just unwilling to be the woman she was until toxic American women got a hold of her. See, this is what I mean, bro. You know what? I think this is another reason why you have women hating this movement. Because guys are catching on and saying, you know what, I can get a better deal over here, and as long as I don't bring her back here, that is going to make things even more successful because you're keeping her in her environment with the culture that she was brought up in. Plus it keeps you it keeps the leverage on your end, because with you being in her country instead of yours, you still got the leverage as far as in other words, she still is going to have to compete for you even if she does got you locked down, because there's such an abundance of women and attractive women in these other countries that is part of the reason why they're brought up the way they treat their men that way, because they know if they don't, it ain't nothing for these men to just find somebody else real quick. But see, women in the United States, they don't have that mentality because they all have this boss chick mentality. They all have this strong, independent, I can do it on my own mentality.
Bruh.
It's like this mentality that women have in the US is a cancer. It really is. And it's one that I don't think can be cured. Get your passports, bro.
Yep.
Get your passports. And don't bring them back here.
Nope.
Don't bring them back here. If you do, visit. Keep it short. Maybe a couple weeks tops. Other than that,
Nope.
all right, man, let me know what y'all think about this, man. I wanted to do that follow-up because I thought that was real important, man, once I really read it, man. Unfortunately, I couldn't show y'all the receipts, man, but I'm going to say this, bro. If that's a Brazilian chick, bro, good God. See, I'm going to tell you something. I've always found Brazilian women a little bit more attractive than Colombian women. Not by much at all, but Man. Brazilian women, Jesus Christ. I don't have the time to learn Portuguese, bro, and Spanish. I don't. I don't. All right. If you're new to the platform, please subscribe. OGs, I appreciate the love and support. Make sure y'all hitting the bell notification. That way y'all know when I'm uploading. And hit the like button because it helps with the algorithm. It helps me reach a broader audience. Until the next video, y'all. Deuces.